Um, Thank you, Governor and First Lady, for proclaiming it Red Cross Month in South Carolina. This great tradition actually started 75 years ago with President Theodore Roosevelt declaring it Red Cross Month in the United States. So we've had the historic floods of 2015, Hurricane Matthew, Hurricane Irma last year, and then the recent train crashes. And the state of South Carolina, the Red Cross, and our partners have all been there together. The good news about these disasters is it's drawn us closer together as one state, and we thank you. We thank the state of South Carolina, especially Emergency Management and DSS, for being the strong partners that they are. We've installed over 50,000 smoke alarms in South Carolina over the last 2 years and saved nearly 50 lives. We've collected over 80,000 pints of blood, another saving lives. So together in South Carolina, the Red Cross, we're saving lives together. So thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I want to thank Ms. Williams and the Red Cross. I don't think I need to say that the Red Cross is one of the finest organizations in the world, and what it does for the people is phenomenal, and we could not do without them. I hate to think of what it would cost to have a government organization trying to provide the same services in the same strength, but the Red Cross has been there every time we've needed them in South Carolina, and that's been many times. It is a splendid organization, and Peggy, Ms. McMaster, joins me in our happiness in announcing this proclamation by the state of South Carolina for the Red Cross. And I will read. Why don't you come forward a little bit, Peggy, you too, please. And I will read. State of South Carolina Governor's Proclamation. Whereas the American Red Cross saw a record-breaking year of challenging domestic and international response efforts in 2017, and through the support of its volunteers, responded to 6 of the largest and most complex disasters of the year, including back-to-back hurricanes, the deadliest week of wildfires in California history, and the horrific mass shooting in Nevada, as well as nearly 50,000 home fires, providing casework assistance to help 76,000 families recover. And whereas in South Carolina, the Red Cross has a long history of helping our neighbors in need, managing more than 2,300 local disasters in the past year alone, installing nearly 27,000 smoke alarms, and reaching more than 4,000 youth with fire safety information, while handling an average of 9,000 emergency military calls every year and collecting an average of nearly 84,000 units of blood from our generous blood donors. And whereas each year, American Red Cross chapters throughout the Palmetto State, across the country, and around the world respond to emergency and disaster situations, assist military families, provide life-saving skills training such as CPR and lifeguarding, and reconnect families separated by crisis, conflict, or migration through the Restoring Family Links program. And whereas March is American Red Cross Month, a special time to recognize and thank the Red Cross volunteers and donors, the local heroes who give of their time and resources to help members of the community, delivering help and hope during a disaster and giving of themselves to assist their neighbors when they need a helping hand. And whereas across the country and around the world, the American Red Cross responds to disasters big and small, collecting about 40% of the nation's blood supply, providing 24-hour support to military members, veterans, and their families, teaching millions of individuals life-saving skills such as lifeguarding and CPR, and through its Restoring Family Links program, connecting family members separated by crisis, conflict, or migration. Now, therefore, I, Henry McMaster, Governor of the great state of South Carolina, do hereby proclaim March 2018 as American Red Cross Month throughout the state, and encourage all South Carolinians to celebrate the American Red Cross and those who support its mission to prevent and alleviate human suffering in the face of emergencies through generous donations of time, money, and blood, and signed by me very happily and proudly. And we thank you very much for your efforts.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. There you go.